what's going on, guys? It is MAXedOutKim back to you with another video, and today is a speed run kind of thing of the Sims 4 series, the new Sims 4 series that we are going to be doing. Now, what's different about this is going to be storyline based, so that means there's going to be a storyline to it, which you'll know like the background behind it already. But what's also awesome is that you guys are actually going to interact with me and tell me, hey, this should happen or this should happen. You give me feedback on what you think should actually happen throughout the series. Of course, I'll have my own implements as well, but you guys should let me know. So leave in the comment section down below any ideas that you may have. This is the Park family. I'm not gonna tell you the background of the family quite yet, but you should start getting ideas, leaving things in the comments, and I'll start to like interpret them and try to put them in together, because I do have a storyline base with it. What's interesting about this though is I actually started with the child first, which usually I start with like an adult male, adult female, and then I do genetics and I have them have their child. But I felt like this let's play is going to be all about this child and how this child grows up and how the family goes and how he meets friends and like all this stuff, and eventually goes to a teenager. So I decided to start with the child first and picture how I would make the child, how I would make him be, and like how I felt like he would actually act and all that stuff. And I actually use swim shorts right here because we don't have any shorts because it's a base game, so we don't have any really good shorts for the for children, I should say. And we're on to formal wear right now, and I went really basic with this child, so to speak, I guess you could say. His name is Rylan. I almost forgot it for a second, but I don't have it here when I'm looking at it. So his name is Rylan Park. And I'm not gonna give you too much. I'm just saying he's a mixture of Hispanic and Asian. He looks a lot more like his mother, who is Hispanic. And I was over here, I couldn't think of a good last name. I didn't officially, like, how do I remember that? Like I was like, what kind of last name? Like I'm trying to think of different last names that would be really good that are Asian last names, or a typical Asian last name. And I was just thinking and I couldn't think of anything, so I had to search up stuff, and I was looking and I just ended up and decided up to make the father. I think I made the father first. It looks like I'm going to. So I just randomized and I changed a little bit of his features, because of course he looks like the child, but he's not going to be identical to the child. So he has to have some distinct features that the child doesn't have. So I changed them up to look a little bit more Asian, but I realized now I did not make him look that Asian. He was it was debatable. You could kind of see, but I also had this whole idea that his mother or his father, his mother or his father, like the father of the husband, the child, oh my goodness, it's so hard to explain, but the husband or the mother or the father of Rylan's father, one of them were not one of them were like something else, like maybe white, or mixed with what should I say, mixed with the whole shebang, mixed with someone who was Asian. So he didn't look 100% Asian as well. The mother looks a lot more Latina than the father looks Asian, and that's okay, I guess. I think I gave him the business career, and he started off as a little bit of a beer belly. He's a typical like business-y father, but you'll know more about him later in the next episode, which I'm not sure which is going up. If you want to see this quicker or earlier, make sure you let me know, because I could post more of this and like adjust stuff and whatnot. So he's going in, I'm doing his athletic wear right now, and I personally think obviously Rylan's my favorite character. He's such a little cutie kid. And you can see his little beer belly there, but Rylan's such a cute kid. I also went ahead and I made a whole bunch of Sims, which you will not see on here, but I made a whole bunch of Sims for storyline purposes. A whole bunch of kids, a whole bunch of teenagers, a whole bunch of like adults and young adults and all that stuff, and family and all of that good stuff. I don't know why I decided to make him a slob-ish walker, but I don't think I put him as a slob. I wasn't sure. I think I gave him like a snobby walk in a way. This one looks a lot more Latina